All right, good morning, everybody. Back to the fields and the mines with you, and the hot kitchen. Yeah, I love being king. It's good to be the king. Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome to Colony Survival. Today is June 14th, 2017, and we're going to take Colony Survival out for a little test drive today. This copy of the game was given to me by the developer. It is not available yet for general consumption, but will be on June 16th. Today being June 14th, so that, according to my calculations, is 2 days hence. So that is Friday, June 16th, Steam Early Access, and I will, of course, put a link down below in the description so you can check out the Steam store page for yourself and maybe wishlist the game if you like what you see here in this video. So it's going to be available for Windows and Linux, and it has single-player and multiplayer support, obviously. And it will be, again, early access, so it's not complete. There's going to be some bugs and missing content and so forth and so on, but it runs great. There's plenty of content to get started with, so I think we're going to jump in and get rolling. Let's do it. And just like a good novelist, we are going to show rather than tell. That's what they teach you in creative writing courses. Anyway, we need a colony name. We're going to call it Punchwood. We're going to spawn monsters, of course, but if you don't want monsters, you can shut them off. And starting loadout will be normal. Alright, let's go. And here we are in Minecraft. I mean, Colony Survival. Let's find a place to build our colony. We don't want to do it here in the middle of the woods. So we're going to walk out here. And there we go. We found a lovely plain. Nice and flat. We got some hills in the background there. And a forest for wood. Alright, this is going to be perfect. So this actually is all procedurally generated. And there are several different biomes as well. We've got forests, we've got jungle, we've got ocean, mountains, and I'm not really sure of all the other biomes. I've only ever seen forest and flatland. So, but it's different every time, that's my point. So here we are, and this is where we get to build our colony, and we got to get moving because there is a day-night cycle, and the sun is going to go up, and it's going to drop, and when night comes, so do the monsters, and they're going to try to destroy us and our banner. So let's get our banner out right now, and that is the 2 key on your keyboard. So 1 for command tool, 2 for banner tool, and the first thing you're going to want to do is drop that banner down. Let's just put it sort of kind of in the center here, and then right click on a piece of grass, and there is our lovely banner of the kingdom, the Punchwood Kingdom. And this we must protect with our lives. Now, one of the unique features I was talking about here in this colony sim is that we are actually on the playing field. We get to partake in all the fun. We can build, we can fight, we can manage our people right here in their faces, essentially. And so, speaking of people, let's get some people. Now, one of the first things we're going to need to do this is to make a bed, and that requires some, well, we're going to make 2 beds actually. That requires some materials. And one of the interesting things about this game is you have to have the materials for building your ingredients. That is, down here in the hotbar, not in this stockpile. This really isn't your inventory. Your inventory is down here. The stockpile is your kingdom inventory, but you need to have the materials down here for crafting. And here's your crafting window, obviously. Let's make another bed. That's 3 planks and 3 straw, right? Yes, makes sleeping easier. Of course it does. All right, now let's get rid of that, and let's place these beds down. We're going to put them here close to the banner. You can rotate with the R key, and a right click puts the bed down. Let's put 2 beds down, side by each, making a lovely double bed. Hopefully the 2 colonists that sleep there tonight like each other. Otherwise we're going to have some problems. Speaking of colonists, let's get some. So now we click the banner tool again, the number 2 on the keyboard. Right click on the banner, and we can recruit a colonist. In fact, I don't even think you have to right click on that. Now you can right click anywhere. Okay, recruit a colonist. Boom! But this is where they pop up, so you might want to greet them. Hi, colonists! I hope you like to share a bed, because we're going to get you a buddy. But we're not going to do that just yet, because every new citizen that joins your colony requires 5 food per day. You can see that up in the top right-hand corner. So we've got 249 food in stock in our stockpile in the form of bread. So we have some to start out with, but we need to grow our own wheat and make our own bread, which we're going to do with this fella right here. So let's go make a farm plot. Let's put it out here in the front, and I'm going to switch to the command tool. No tool selected. What you talk about? And then right click, wheat farmer, And now we're going to put down this little farm plot right here. And I think it's a right click. I always forget these clicks, but you got to let go. If you hold it down, sometimes it releases too soon. And we don't want a quick release. There we go. Weed farmer. Do farming. There we go. Thanks, buddy. I'm going to call you Fred the Farmer, okay? Fred the Farmer is going to get right to work. And he's going to start planting some seeds, and we'll see them disappear from our stockpile. Again, that's where he takes them from. Now, I can join and help out if I so desire, even though I'm the king. And you just, how do you do that? Yeah, right click. Bloop. But that's peasant work. I'm not doing that. Alright, I got to go manage the kingdom. Get planting, Fred. So now that we have Fred planting the food, although I'm thinking maybe making another plot. Let's make 2 plots. So again, we bring up our banner tool, 1 on the keyboard, and we're going to make another 10 by 10 plot. So I'm pretty sure Fred will seed this plot as well. No unemployed colonists left. Oh, okay, I guess he doesn't. I wasn't sure about that. So, alright, Fred, I'll just have to get Fred a friend. But look at this, it's already getting dark. I'm wasting all this time chatting. So why don't we do this? Let's get some stone. And I'm going to bring all my stone down here in my inventory. And we're going to build up a wall around the bed and the banner. And why don't we'll come out about here-ish. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We want to leave a door here for our colonists to get in and out. And you also need to have a pathway to your banner. In other words, you can't enclose it completely. You have to give the monsters a chance. They have to have a fighting chance, because if you don't do that, oh, he just goes right over the wall. Then they will. Then you go into some kind of a siege mode, and your food just disappears really quickly. And by the way, you can see all this stuff here in the basic tutorial thing here, or the PDF manual. But I kind of know all of that, so we don't really need to read that. So now it's nighttime, and we better get a weapon out. So we have a crafting. We can craft a bow. It costs 2 planks. And we need some arrows. I'm going to take 50 arrows should be enough. Now, we can hire guards, but because I wasted so much time, I'm just going to have to do guard duty myself as Fred goes to sleep. Fred's snoozing. Fred, you awake? Sleeps with his eyes open, apparently. Alright, Fred, don't look so scared. I got this. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow in the knee. Now, let's do another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 this away, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to make this obviously 13 by 13. That gives us a door right smack dab in the center. This will give us a bit of a keep to protect for the time being. And we can build up these walls too high, and the monsters are going to have to come through the front eventually. But we don't really have much stone left. We can switch over to planks or logs. Well, we could do that. Alright, let's do that. I don't want to take all the planks, though, because villagers might need them. So we're just waiting for the monsters. Oh, here they come! Here they come! You can see their eyes glowing in the dark forest. Very, very spooky. But I have a bow, and I know how to use it. I'm going to snipe this guy right between the eyes. Ram! Alright, got him in the knee. There's some drop, apparently, that I had forgotten about. You know what? I've been king for a while, so I forgot how to shoot an adventure. I got one, Fred. You're safe. You're safe for now. You know what we can do? Let us hire another... Let's get another colonist out here. Let's get our banner tool. And... Oh, wait. I want to see him. I want to catch him coming in. Hi! Go to bed! I hope you guys get along okay. Now, he is instantly a wheat farmer, as far as I know. He just grabs the next job. And see up in the top left-hand corner, it now says unemployed 0, where it had said -1. So now he has a job. So if there's an available job, any new colonists will snatch it right up. So now all we have to do is protect these guys through the night, and we can build through the night as well. So why don't we do that? There's no reason to wait. I think what I want to do is, well, we're going to make this too high. Double high, and let's see how these planks look. I mean, I'd rather have this set up as stone. In fact, you know what? Let's keep the corners out, because we're going to put little towers. I see you! So these are zombies, I think is what they are. So eventually we'll have guards guarding this castle, if you want to call it that. We'll call it a keep. It's not really a castle. It's just a small keep. So this is very much like Minecraft building. It's really simple. Place it down. You can pick it right back up with a left click, right click to place. And oh my gosh, look at this guy. He almost made it to the door. Almost made it to the door. And another one. Oh, they drop dead when the sun comes up and the birds start chirping. All right, Fred and Frank, have fun working in the farm today. So Frank is going to go work on his new plot over there. Fred's going to get back to work on his old plot. And it takes 2 days for the wheat to grow. So we have some time before we need to get a baker out here and start baking the stuff. All right, we're done building. I think that's enough building for now. We can work on the building later. It's not really that important. What we want to do is get some workshops out here and get some people cooking. We're going to need food. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's get a crate. Let's make one crate. And we'll put a crate right here in the middle of the fields. And these guys... well, we'll put it right here. Yeah, right here at the end of the field so that they can store their wheat when they harvest it in that crate right there, in the storage crate. You have to do that, and that shows up in the stockpile. It actually adds more space to the stockpile as far as I know as well. Alright, so now that they have a place to put the wheat when they harvest it, which again is going to be another day, we want to make an oven so we can bake some bread. So let's make a little workshop area here. I want to use the planks though, make it look a little nicer than just lying on the grass, right? We'll put our workshops here. You know, let's remove the grass this way. It's a lot quicker than doing one at a time. And all you have to do is hold the button down. You can dig right into it. Okay, we have a nice little workshop area. Let's put this down, and I believe the arrow pointing toward me means the flame will be toward me as well. Let's see. Plop! Yes! Alright. We got our oven. Yay! Now we need someone to cook. But I guess that doesn't really make sense right now because we don't have any wheat. It's going to take some time before we get the wheat. Oh, torches. Oh! Yeah, let's put up some torches. The torches look really nice, actually, at night. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay, so why don't we wait before we hire a baker? So I think what we're going to do next is get a mine going, because we can actually find, well, not only can we dig up stone, but we can get into precious metals like iron and gold and some other things. So let's do that. So we do start with some iron, and I'm going to take that and put it here in my inventory, and that opens up the crafting menu for the pickaxe. Put a pickaxe in our stockpile. And we can do the same with the axe too. And now we can hire a miner and an axeman, forester, aka. And now let's get a bed, and let's get one of these guys in here. We'll get a miner going. Let's plop the bed down right here next to that. Oh gosh, one big happy family. We can squeeze more beds in together that way. That's the only reason I'm doing it like that. Okay, we need a place for a mine. We call it a mine. Let's, we don't want to put it too far away from the castle so that our miner can get back home when the night goes down, but we want to leave more space for castle, don't we? We're probably going to have another farm plot here, so let's just put it over here. This is fine. We'll go out a few steps and we're going to dig right down. This is good old-fashioned Minecraft mine digging. Just a big stairway down, and you know, it's kind of dark, isn't it? That ought to do. Just keep an eye on what time it is, because when you're underground, you don't really know, do you? Oh, here we go. Now we're in the stone. I'm actually digging this stone up myself, and I'm getting it. It's going into the stockpile, so that's pretty useful. And sooner or later, we're going to get to like the lower levels where all the precious metals are, and then we can assign a miner. Oh, I didn't recruit a miner. I gotta wait. Actually, can I do that down here? Like I said, I think I can do that down here if I just point to the sky. Yeah, let's recruit him. So right now there's a miner waiting up in the by the tool. No, he's waiting up by the banner right now. So the metals here work a little differently than they do in, say, Minecraft, in that they are infinite. So you only need to find one of each metal type. So we need one iron, one coal, one gold, and they never run out. Alright guys, still digging. We should be very close to the bedrock now. And that's where the ores live. There it is. The dark blue stone is bedrock. I cannot mine that. It is impervious. But that's where all the ores and precious metals are. Yeah, right there. Coal. And our iron. Gold. And there's one other one too, like a gypsum. Oh, there's more coal. So I think what I'm going to do right now is just expand this out a little bit. And see what we can find. And then we'll get our miner down here. Although, wait a second. Why does it say unemployed 0? Oh, you know what happened? Our miner? He became the baker. He doesn't want to mine, and I don't blame him. Who wants to be down here? And that right there, my friends, is iron. I'm going to grab a couple. Is it? Yes, that's iron. And let's grab some coal. So I don't mind getting my my hands dirty. A little coal under the fingernails is good for the soul. Coal ore, iron ore. And now what we're going to do is get a miner down here. Although, let's see if we can find some gold, too. As I said earlier, oh, there's gold! Yay! Let's grab one. Ooh, wow. That takes a while. Again, you only need one source of each of these ores because they are infinite. And why don't we give this guy a little head room? We don't want any head injuries, no accidents on the job here. We don't need any lawsuits. And this will give us a little extra stone that we can use for building our keep. Oh gosh, it's getting dark. Okay, let's give some light here to our workers. You know, I'm gonna put that up a little higher. Yeah, that looks better. And let's get them down here. So we have, oh, we have to get a miner. So let's right-click the banner tool, recruit a colonist, and oh, I gotta give him a bed. Oh, dang it! All right, we'll have to do that tomorrow. Right. So the colonists that we hired to do the mining decided to be a baker instead. Dwarves, these guys ain't. All right. Looks like Fred and Frank are heading inside, and Billy the baker. I guess Billy the baker, although he hasn't really had anything to bake yet because we don't have any wheat. But the wheat's going to be coming in tomorrow. First thing in the morning, hopefully. Oh, man, it's dark inside here, too. Let's give a little bit of light on the interior of our keep. Look at you guys all snuggled together in bed. That's so cute. Fred, Frank, Billy. Okay. I'm going to finish this. Actually, you know what? Let's make this stone. Now that we have some stone that we mined up ourselves, we're going to make stone tower corners here. Just keep your eyes open for the zombies. So sooner or later, my guess is we're going to get more zombies coming with each wave. And that's where the whole tower defense thing comes in. And I'm wondering if there's other monsters other than just zombies, you know? Because that would be cool. I'm going to get a little tired of zombies after a bit. Alright, did I get all my corners done? Because we're going to get... We're gonna get some guards out here, some tower guards. Speaking of, let's make a couple of beds. We're gonna need at least 2 beds, one for the miner, one for one tower guard. Plop that right there, and bloop. Look at man, this is great when you don't have a roof and it gets cold at night. All that body heat, it's perfect. And where's all the zombies at? Not that I'm complaining. Got a bad guy coming. I see eyes in the distance. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get a guard on a tower here. That's my tower. It's a short one for now, but we'll raise them up later. And we're going to get a quiver. We need a quiver for this job. And we have 2 beds available. So we're going to put this guy looking out that way. And now we have to hire him. Let's greet him. There he goes. Hi, dude. Oh, we gotta make him a bow. Here's your bow. Man the walls. So he needs a bow and he needs arrows. Otherwise, he won't get up here to man the walls. Come on, do it. All right. Oh, geez, they're in. I'll take that guy down. You shoot him. Nice one. All right. He seems very comfortable here in his little tower. Sam, over this way. Oh, he turned around and shot behind him. You know what? I wasn't sure if they would do that. Because they can only look in 4 different directions. At least that's the only way you can put those quivers down, right? But he did actually turn around and shoot. That's pretty awesome. I got this one. Sam. Side shot. These zombies go down so easy. At least for now, anyway. I wonder if they get tougher. He's in the fields. Good job, Sam. Thank you very much. And I'm going to continue working on these other 3 towers on the sides, and we will man them over time. I just don't want to overdo it with the food. See, we're already in... I don't know why that's orange. I guess what does that mean? I don't like orange. Orange scares me. I'm worried about that orange. Alright, so now we've got 2 high walls all the way around. The zombies can only get in from the front. We do not want to block this off. They have to have a path into the banner. Otherwise, you go into siege mode, and that's bad news. Alright, so we have an extra bed. We need a miner, and as soon as the sun comes up, we'll get one. And he'll head right down into the mines. We have a pickaxe available. And it looks like the wheat is growing right here. See that? Looks like it's ready to be plucked and then chucked in here. And speaking of crates, we are going to need a crate down in the mines for the miner, but we're going to go hire one right now. Good morning, everybody. Have fun at work today. Fred, Frank, Billy. And now we're going to hire a dude. Whoops. Banner tool. Recruit a colonist. What should we call you? Merle. Merle the miner. Oh, wait. We have to go assign the mine. Okay, never mind. And this is Billy, by the way. He's just waiting. He's got a check mark floating above his head. He's like, guys, hurry up with the wheat. I can't bake without the wheat. This is true. So I'm going to go over here. Now, you know what? Can I move that to the side a little bit? Because it's right in my path. Oops. Right there. There we go. So he's going to wait right there by the crate. Okay, we're going to go head back down into the mines. And I need to work on the headroom here a little bit too, huh? And now what we need to do is decide which ore we want to put Merle on. Let's give him a crate first. How about this one right here? Well, let's do the gold for a little while. So we want to go with the command tool, right click, miner. And he should be coming down here anytime now. Merle! Merle, down on the mines, please. Merle, here he comes. That's so excellent. I love it. Alright, so Merle's going to get his pickaxe. Did he get his pickaxe? Oh yeah, he got his pickaxe. And he's wearing a different uniform than everybody else. And there he goes, mining the gold. I love it. So he's going to take his gold and shove it in that crate right there. And that'll end up in our stockpile. And then we can use the gold for... I think we can mint it into money or something. I haven't got that far yet. So I'm not really exactly sure. That's something we'll figure out together. Now, how about that wheat? Oh, here we go. It's Billy lighting up a fire with a fake flame. That's so fake, Billy. You're using fake flame on that bread, I can tell. It's like one of those gas-operated fireplaces instead of using the actual wood. Whatever. Alright, so that's cool. So now we have some food coming in, thankfully, because we were running a little low. And we might even want to get another farm plot going. But before we do that, let's just take a look at what else we can make. So we can make a furnace, and that will allow us to take our ores and turn it into ingots. And then we can use the ingots for various things, like a gold ingot for a mint. So that's something we want to think about, but I don't know if it's a priority. Let's get a couple of beds going. I'm going to get a couple more colonists out here. Plink and ploop. And I'm thinking we should do another farm plot. We'll get 3 farm plots going. I'm gonna put another one over here. Eventually we'll have 4. I'm probably going to have to put a fence around this thing so nobody falls in, you know. Oh man, it's going to be right up against it, isn't it? Alright guys, it's now night time and all the farmers and miners and bakers are all going to bed now. And I actually moved their beds back a little bit to make more space for new beds. And why are you guys walking all the way around? You know, we have a front door, you know. I just took this wall down because it was wood and I wanted to replace it with stone. And they thought it would be funny to go all the way around to troll me. Get in bed! Who's that? That's Merle. Merle the miner, all the way up from the mines. Yeah, so I did build up another farm plot over here. And I'll put another 4th plot here eventually. And my guess is I'll move this entry over there somewhere. It's very simple to do, obviously. Just by digging into the dirt and moving it. And I think we're going to make a... let's make a walkway here. Just to funnel the zombies in this way and the peeps. Just like that. There we go. And how about a couple of torches out here as well? Oh yeah, I had torches up here, but I took them down. Can you stand them up like that? Oh, you sure can. I'm not sure I like it like that, though. Yeah, I prefer it on the wall like so. Awesome. Alright, so, Sam and I are going to do guard duty while the rest of the colony sleeps in their community bedroom. And I think I'm going to work on my castle a bit. I'd like to put some windows in. Good shooting, Sam! You want to get that guy? Oh, look at him just pushing his zombie buddy out of the way. Okay, no, he can't get that guy. He's too far behind, so I'll take care of it. I got this one too, Sam. Oh no, he's coming for Sam. Good! Good one. That's pretty cool. I would like to hire another sentry. However, we are running a little bit low on food, so I think I'm going to hold off. So when does Sam sleep? He never sleeps. He's on guard duty 24/7, 365, but he does have a bed. Just in case he gets a day off. It's not going to happen, you know. Not going to happen. I got him! Oh, did you see him bob and weave? Hey, you kill stealer. That Sam's good. Sam's got that one over there. I got these two. I got these two. Whammo! On the move, even. Okay, I missed that one. Boom! They're coming out of the woods. How far can I shoot? Oh, pretty darn far. Can I get that guy? It's like artillery. Bombs away! And I probably shouldn't be wasting these arrows because we can run out. And if we run out, then we're not going to have any more to shoot at the zombies at night. So let's see. How many do we have? Oh, we got plenty for now. But we're going to have to assign someone to the, what is it? Workbench. An artisan. And the artisan will make more arrows for us. But we're going to need iron ingots and planks. Oh, gosh. You know what we have to do? We need to assign a forester as well. Yeah, to get more wood. So yeah, there's lots more to do here in this colony. Not even close to finished. And of course I want to, I really want to work in this castle. I want to make it awesome. You better run, pal. Sun's coming up. Oh, there's two of them in there. I was going to say this guy has 4 legs and 4 arms. He's a mutant. Nope, they're just very, very close. Buddies. Buddies to the end, huh? There they go. Just falling down on top of one another. That was awesome. Alright, good morning, everybody. Back to the fields and the mines with you. And the hot kitchen. Yeah. I love being king. It's good to be the king. There goes Merle down in the mines. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's not Merle. That was a farmer. See, he tripped. I told you. I told you that someone's going to get injured over there with that hole. Nothing I can do about it right now. Now, I'm wondering if I can have Merle switch from gold to iron. I don't think you can. I think I just have to hire a whole new miner. Can I? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I can! Remove area. Miner. Oh, I gotta make a new pickaxe, do I? Oh, I have to make a new pickaxe. Alright, live and learn. So apparently he lost his, Merle lost his pickaxe when I told him to get off the gold. Get back down here, Merle. You ain't done yet. Merle! Here he comes. Okay. So I think we have enough gold to get started with. But we want Merle on iron. And I think what I'm going to do is... Whoops. Just grab a little bit of this coal. Because I think I can make torches. Just me and Merle working in the mines together. Like buddies. Just don't get any ideas. I'm still the king. Alright, let's go. Sorry about the hole near your field, Fran. I think this is Fran. It's hard to tell sex, but I'm pretty sure this is a woman. Because nobody has hair. Everybody shaves their head around here, which is fine, I guess. But you guys really should have some sunscreen on those heads. Okay, so what should we do next, guys? I'm thinking a furnace. Furnace. Let's get a furnace out here. Let's make a furnace. Let's put it down. Put it down in this corner, perhaps. Oops. There we go. It's lovely. And now what we need is someone to use it. So we have to hire somebody. We have 1 extra bed, right? All right, let's get the banner tool out, and boom! Recruit a colonist. Now, do you need any special tools? See, now, this woman... where are you going? Oh, I'm gonna grab some ore out of the crate. I'm gonna make a gold ingot. Oh, that's excellent! Now what... Oh, look at that! Ooh, it's hot. Stand back. Very, very hot. Molten. Molten gold is what that is. Now we need a name for you. You look like a rose. Call you Rose. Rose the furnace lady, I guess. So Rose is going to make up some golden ingots. And then go store them in the box. And there we go. We have 3 golden ingots. So next we can make a make a mint. It's not counterfeiting if the what's that say? It's not counterfeiting if the king says it's okay. That's right. I make the laws around here, and they don't usually apply to me because I am the king. Anywho, so how are we doing for food? 76. Let's get another bed out here. Just have one ready. I think it's always a good idea just have an extra bed on hand in case you need to get a new colonist. Let's put it here in the center. Unfortunately, this dude is going to have to sleep all alone. That may not be such a bad thing after all. I think we need another sentry. Yeah, let's get another bow. Bloop. And we already have a quiver, so I'm going to put a sentry over here. We'll have this sentry facing out that away, and we need to get one here, don't we? Recruit a colonist. Oh, you need a bow. Wait, where are you going? Grab a bow. Get up there. No shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Actually, no, don't do that because you can see them from like a mile away. Just shoot them when they're in range. That's all. Alright, so we're looking good now. We have the front and the rear of our castle keep covered by sentries. And I can, of course, pick up the slack if need be. We've got 3 farmers, Freddy, Fran, and Frank. We've got Miner Merle down in the mines. We've got Billy the Baker. And we have Rose the furnace lady. Right? And Sam and Sally the sentries. Oh. So I guess we're done for now, guys. Everybody's going to bed. Alright, let's get a head count. Frank, Fran, Merle. Right? That is Merle, right? I better check. Let's make sure. They all look the same. Alright, yeah. Just don't tell them I said that. Okay, so there we go. I think we're going to call it quits for now, guys. Wait, let's make some torches. We need coal. I'm going to put that down here, of course, so we can make the torches. And we did. King knows how to craft. You guys need a night light? Bing! Oh, look how they glow. Oh, that was adorable. Their pillows just lit up. They're so happy here. Whose bed is this? Uh-oh. Somebody's missing. Who sleeps here in this bed? Frank, who sleeps next to you? Uh-oh. I gotta go to a head count. Somebody's missing. Oh, never mind. There he is. It's Billy. I think that's Billy. Billy the Baker. He moved from that bed to that bed. That's pretty awesome. He doesn't like being in that the big bed with everybody. Alright. Anyway, I think we're done here, folks. I hope you enjoyed. This is Colony Survival. And I will put a link down below in the description, so you can check it out for yourself if you like. And I will certainly do more. If you want to see more, just leave a like on the video and a comment. I got this one! Sally! So you see that, Sally? See how we do it? The other king does it. And I get this one too. I do like to get involved in the hunting and shooting the zombies once in a while. It is pretty fun. Ow! Alright, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do more, and we will expand our colony. We'll finish our keep here, and obviously add more to the operations side of things, like shop, workbench, mint, shop, etc. So we'll save that for next time. Alright, that's it for now, guys and gals. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, I missed. So hold steady, zombie. There we go. See you next time. Bye.